Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. Okay, I wanted to share. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I be having to do the extra most. But I wanted to share a few tips with you guys. Hold on for. Sorry. I wanted to share a few tips with you guys. Um, I'm big into positive energy, staying positive, manifesting your own reality. I'm big into that. Taking control of your life, of your emotions, of all of that good stuff that oh gosh, come on, bus. Of all of that good stuff that helps us become a better us. And so I wanted to share with you guys a few tips that I have learned through trial and error to and I'm still learning. I'm still learning through trial and error to try to better myself, my mental health, and just make life just to make life just a very pleasant experience, and to manifest your reality. I've manifested a lot in my life. Like I have. Woo-hoo. I'm so proud of myself. So, a little background on me, just a little bit. I I love mental health. I'm in the mental health field because I have dealt with mental health on a large scale. I have been through a lot in my life, and I came to the conclusion I didn't want to be sad anymore. I didn't want to hurt anymore. I didn't want to wake up not wanting to wake up anymore. That was the first thing. It actually started when I was pregnant with my son. And during my pregnancy, because I used to take medication. And during my pregnancy, I didn't take any medication. And I realized that I didn't take any medication. I didn't want to hurt myself. I was okay. I felt okay. And I wasn't popping a whole lot of pills to make me feel okay. And that's when I realized that I can do this. I can do this. I can get up and not want to die. I can do that without being pregnant. And I started researching on how. I started researching for me, for my tailored needs, for my blood type, for being a black woman. I looked at my family history, and I started being more spiritual, but I kind of dove into it really badly. I called myself a witch. I started dealing with black arts. And when I say black arts, I'm not talking about stuff like root work. When I say root work, I'm not talking about stuff like what your grandmama used to do, because y'all don't know what y'all grandmama and them used to do was root work. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about stuff like chamomile tea or you know how you don't put your purse on the ground and you won't have no money, sweeping, putting salt in front of your doors and stuff like. I'm not talking about that. That is embedded in us because of big trial and error through our generations. But that had been hijacked and things have been added on, and it was deemed witchcraft. Now, that's a whole nother video. That is something I don't dibble dabble in witchcraft and the black arts or anything like that. No. And anybody who is thinking about doing that, or not just witchcraft, but root work or anything that when you mess with quantum physics or the metaphysics or oh gosh, I can't think of the other one. But when you mess with anything like that, the only advice I have for you is do what you have to do to better yourself. Do not try to bend the will of others. That is the best advice I can give anyone, because karma is real, and what you do to somebody will come back to you. I promise. Okay, with that being said, let me finish. And so things got really dark because I didn't know what I was doing. Things got really dark really fast. So when I give y'all advice, it's because I did that, and it was bad. It was bad for me. Okay, it was not good. It turned out horribly. So I changed my whole life around. I wrote, it's not even a book. It's like I wrote something about that. It's for sale on it's a little book for people, you know what I'm saying, who read with short attention spans. It's on Amazon. So let me tell you some tips that I have used throughout my life. Tip number 1, you have to realize that things are going to happen. Things are going to happen. Everything isn't going to be happy. Some things are going to happen, but everything happens for a reason. I don't have no chapstick, y'all. Sorry, I keep licking my lips. My only chapstick I have is this one. This is terrible. This is horrible. They done stole my chapstick. My daughter done stole it. Y'all, I'm sorry. I really do skip. So I be skipping around subjects. Just keep up with me. But things happen for a reason, okay? Your life is not going to be all sunshine and rainbows ever. That's not a question. You don't get that. We don't get that. All right? No, it's not meant to be sunshine and rainbows. But if you look at the glass half full, it doesn't feel as bad. It's still bad, but if you look at the positive side and just know that everything is going to work out, I promise everything is going to be okay. And if you look at the positive side of everything, then it is okay. Everything always end up okay if you look at the positive side. So I'll give you an example. Today I have a exam due, my biology class, and I had to do an experiment, and I had a presentation due. I work full time. I have a business, and I'm in school. So I really don't have much time, but I got my presentation done. I had it done early, child. So I went into I went to the computer to submit it because he finally put the thing up for me to submit it, and I couldn't find my presentation anywhere. I know I saved it, but I just couldn't find it. So I'm like, oh my God, did it not save? It must not have saved. It must not have saved. I was like, oh gosh. Then I was thinking, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to write it over again. And I started to spiral down in that loop. And I was like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Because I didn't really like the background of the presentation anyway. So if I'm gonna have to write it over again, I'm gonna choose me a nice background this time, and it's gonna pop, child. My background's going to pop. Cause there's some on my my PowerPoint presentation, PowerPoint, where I didn't know you could do it so it could be animated. I didn't know you could animate the presentations. I just be doing it. Okay, I be doing it by scratch. So I went and looked at the templates. I was like, this is what I'm talking about. Yes. So I was like, I was in the midst of doing a new one. And then I noticed that the tabs that I did my presentation on wasn't the same as the PowerPoint. And I'm like, hold on. So come to find out, I did my presentation on the, Google presentation. So I went into Google presentation, found it, and then just converted it to a PowerPoint and sent it in. And see, if I had dwindled down into depression, I'd have been all sad and upset and going through this and going through that, and it wasn't even necessary. I just looked at the positive thing. I was able to, I would have been making my presentation pop With the movements, yes, I'd have been in there. I'm telling you. It'd have been something different, a whole new world. I'd have gotten Aladdin on their tails. But that is the first tip. All right. Don't get all depressed, all mopey, all down in the dumps. Think of a positive, think of a positive outlook. Try to have your glass half full and not half empty. All right. And that's the biggest thing. That is really big. I think, therefore, look at the fireman. Look at the little I got a look a squirrel complex, you guys. I'm telling you, I will be in the middle of a whole conversation and then look a squirrel. I'm telling you, I got that look a squirrel thing. But look a fireman, it ain't a squirrel, child. Look at them, what they doing? That hose. Let me mind my business. But are they practicing? Look, they in full gear. I'll be a creep if I go and try to circle closer. That's creep. Oh, he's looking. Okay, so that's tip 1. That's the most important tip. Okay, that is very important. And tip 2 is going to be to change the people that you're around. Can y'all see the fireman back there? Y'all can't see it, can y'all? Y'all can't see. Oh no, y'all can't see. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can't see. Change the people that you surround yourself by. Surround yourself by people that you want to be. Don't surround yourself by the people that you are. You know what I'm saying? Surround yourself by the people or they have the goals that you have, or the people that are already in the place that you want to be. That's very important. Clean house, child. Clean house. I'm just going to do tip 1 or 2 because I got to clock in, okay? I am here. I have to clock in and get to my clients. Thank you, guys. And I'm so sorry I wasn't able to do more tips. I just get to talking and I don't like this shirt. I get to talking. And then my liquor squirrel I should have got gas. Kicks in like it just did just now. And things get stretched out. All right, so let me go on and go. Y'all have a blessed day. And I will bring some more tips on how to better your mental health, how to better yourself, how to better your surroundings, and just how to be a better you. That's the only thing you have to work on, is being a better you. Not being better than her or him, but being better than how you was yesterday. Okay? All right. Y'all have a blessed day. Be happy on purpose. All right.